Hi Capricorn, it's Suzanne. How are you? Okay, so we're going to do your reading for May 13th through the 19th. I'm using the butterfly oracle. So a little bit different. I have a strong connection to butterflies, especially after last summer. I had a couple of butterflies that just literally lived on my porch all summer. So yeah, so I have a little bit of a connection, and I'm starting to see the butterflies again, and I don't know, they make me really happy. All right, so let's see what's going on for Capricorn for the week of May 13th through the 19th. First card out, realizations and epiphanies. So somebody is having some type of realization or an epiphany about something. And then second card out, end of an era. Somebody is seeing things as an end of an era. Okay? Okay. Let's put those right there. And then today I'm using the Fountain Tarot. I don't think I've used these cards in a long time. I know I've used them in personal readings, but I don't know that I've used them in the general reading. But they have a very light energy to them. My readings feel different when using these cards. I don't know why, but they do. All right, so let's see here. First card out. 8 of Wands. Okay, so with this epiphany or realization about something or somebody, there is some communication, it looks like, that could be coming in. And this always indicates, 8 of Wands indicates fast communication. Could be hasty communication. And then for this person, we have the Page of Coins or the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, what I feel like is this person down here, I feel, is looking to leave something in their life behind. But with this Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles, it's like they want a guarantee. They want a guarantee of what's to come next. This person is not completely comfortable with the unknown. As a matter of fact, very, very uncomfortable with the unknown. I feel like this person might have been in a situation for a very long time, might have been in a relationship or marriage or family situation for a very long time. And, I think it's progress for them to be thinking about moving towards something new. But I think the challenge for this person, I feel, is actually taking a possible risk that they need to take in order to move forward. I feel like this person, is going to be communicating to you. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is the other person. And I feel like they're going to be communicating to you. It might be in a small way, but it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be big news to you, and it's going to be big for you. And honestly, I feel like it's big for them too, even if it is in a small way, because of what they end up sharing with you. Okay, we have 10 of Swords here. I think what is happening in this communication is they're going to share that they have had a major ending. And again, I think that this may be news to you. It might be an epiphany or a realization for you that something in their life is over, and you might not have known anything about that. Like if they ended a marriage or something like that, I don't think it's something that they have shared with you at all. So the knowledge of this ending, I think is going to be a revelation. That's why I say, if they text you or call you and share this with you, that's big, right? That's big news. And of course, with every ending comes a new beginning. I really like this Eight of Wands card. It kind of reminds me of the sun, and I think for a lot of, honestly, a lot of situations that are going on out there, that communication is almost the equivalent of the sun. So it's nice to see that card. This card, this Seven of Coins. This Seven of Coins or Seven of Cups, I'm sorry, Seven of Cups, not Seven of Coins, Seven of Cups has shown up in practically every reading. So if this is the end of an era, if something has ended and they are moving forward and they have this internal feeling that they know they need to do that, but of course we know that they're looking for guarantees. They're looking, they don't want to take that leap of faith without knowing what's going to happen on the other side of it. But when they do take it, and I feel like they will, they're going to realize how many choices they really do have. And I feel like this emotionally inspires them. I think when they finally get this off their chest, for whatever reason, they weren't sharing this along the way. It certainly, I feel like you would have been a support for them along the way if they had chosen to share it. I think they're going to realize that there's a lot more emotional support out there than what they have experienced. I think this era that's ending for them is truly comes in the form of lack of nurturing, lack of support, maybe lack of love. I feel like this person has been through it. And I feel like you were there the whole time, ready to give this support, ready to help them through something. And I feel like they have a hard time asking for help when they truly, truly need it. Like, it's not hard for them to ask, for someone to go get them a coffee. But if they're going through something traumatic in their life or a traumatic change, asking for help at that point is almost impossible, because they might see it as a form of weakness, which, honestly, I think there's a lot of people that struggle with that. Oh boy. Okay, so we have We have the Eight of Swords here for you. And I'm going to clarify this card because the Eight of Swords indicates that maybe after this conversation, you know, about where they're at, there's something that's making you feel trapped. Maybe this is a lot for you to take in. You know, this might be very unexpected. And it's like, there's something that, there might be something that's shared with you that is a little bit overwhelming to you, that may cause you to kind of crawl within yourself and really try to think about what's next. But I'm going to clarify that. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person just at this point, you know, is looking for just wants complete clarity for both people. Like, I feel like this person wanted to share some of this information long ago, but I almost feel like they felt trapped at that point, that they couldn't communicate that at that point. And it could be because they were going through a divorce. What I see here that it's very, very positive with this Queen of Swords is, you know, I feel like this person thinks so highly of you. I feel like they, you know, they feel that you have such a strong sense of character. They know that you are a quality individual. They know the value that you could bring to their life. I feel at the same time that this person's heart is a little hardened after going through this. Can you imagine, you know, spending 10, 15, 20, even 30 years in a relationship where maybe the balance of give and take was off, and this person's heart does not feel nurtured. I feel like this person extends their cup maybe to a lot of people, but I don't know that their cup is regularly filled up. And I think that that's been a big hindrance for this person. So I feel like their heart is a little bit hardened. I want to get a clarifier for this Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords telling us for Capricorn? Oh my goodness. Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is something is shared with you that you find yourself worried about, concerned about, possibly keeping you up at night. Let's clarify possibly what is shared with this Eight of Wands. Okay, so we have Page of Wands. Okay. All right, so I feel like this person is almost, they feel very, very excited to possibly reconnect with you. And I feel like they might be a little over exuberant in what they share, or they might, like, they literally might share with you, hey, I'm getting on a plane and coming to see you, and let's meet at such and such hotel. And, like this, it's like, it feels like very fast, like too much information is coming in all at once. This is like, I feel like this is like a slap of reality. Like, I feel like there's been a period of time where, you've been in your head, you've been wondering about what's going on, and suddenly it's like you have all the information at your fingertips, and it's like, oh my gosh. I mean, now what do I do? I mean, we've got the 8, 9, and 10 of swords here. And I really feel like this person, it's very fiery energy that's coming towards you. So prepare yourself for that. And truthfully, it might simply be that, with all of these swords, it's whatever they say to you is going to put you in your head for a little bit. Okay? Like you might find yourself saying, whoa, cowboy. There's a very exuberant young energy that, like, it's like a kid that has been restrained from going into a candy store for their whole life, and suddenly they're in a candy store. And this is that energy with the Page of Wands. I don't think that this is here's what I think it is, okay? I think it really is like you getting what you want, like almost just like handed to you on a silver platter after all of this time potentially. And it's like, does the reality measure up to the dream? Right? Like, and when you're in your head for a period of time and you spend time possibly creating the ideal scenario that you see happening, and when it comes in like this, it may feel a little bit immature, the energy that comes towards you. What I would say is, don't judge it right now. Let it unfold. Let it unfold. Keep in mind what this person may have gone through, and the fact that if they've been repressing this energy for a long period of time, which I feel like they have, of course, when it finally comes out, it may come out maybe not in the most polished way. And I think you just have to remember that with this situation, because it really feels like something is coming towards you very quickly. It required this person to, make a move when they were terrified to make a move, terrified to move towards the unknown, but it feels like they're going to do it. They realize that there's so many opportunities out there for them, so many things that they haven't had in the past emotionally. And that's exciting for them. They've been through a lot with the Queen of Swords. They have their clarity. They want to make sure that you have clarity. They might be a little clumsy about how they speak it to you, but don't get caught up in this energy. This might be your initial reaction. You might have pictured it differently, but just try to remember where they are coming from would be, I think, the advice here. I feel like this is self-created based on how they come in. Okay? All right. So let's see. Romance angels. Look at that. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like it's not necessarily a new person. I feel like but it is new love. It is something that you haven't had before. It is a different type of connection. And then we have, look at this, express your love. That's what they're going to do. That's what they want to do. And this is what has been holding them back. Communication has been holding them back. This other situation has kept them feeling trapped. I realize, and honestly, this might be how I react, Like I might take a step back and say, whoa, wait a second. But I've also been guilty of this, Page of Wands. And believe me, I never would have thought that I would be guilty of this myself. And I was very clumsy about it in how I expressed that. Because I was so exuberant and excited about it. So, don't judge it. Don't judge it. Wait till you see them. How good is that going to feel? Right? New love. This person is exactly, they wouldn't be coming in right now if they weren't on that same level, that same frequency with you. Okay? Look at all of that, just all of those little cherubs surrounding her. It's coming in now for a reason, right? It's about divine timing. So think about what's going on in your life, and then think about possibly what is happening in their life. With end of an era, this can be an end of a cycle. This, 10 of Swords, it can be that this had to end before this can begin, right? I think we've been seeing that for a while. I don't know. May feels like an important month. Feels like an important month this year. All right, so Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I'll be interested in any comments or thoughts, your thoughts. And thank you so much for all the likes and shares and everything that you do and subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Definitely trying to grow the channel. And if you are looking for a personal reading, I certainly don't talk about the personal readings in every video, but I'm just letting you know that they are available to you if you need that. And I'm happy to work with you on that. Okay. So, and I feel like I get those done for you very quickly. So if you're looking for a reading pretty quickly, send me an email. All right. All right. So have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I'll be interested. I'm particularly interested in Capricorn's thoughts this week. So please feel free to share if you'd like. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Oh, and happy Mother's Day for those of you who are mommies. Okay. Bye.